so we'll do. Good morning friends, it's currently 9:50 and today I'm gonna share with you what I eat today. It's called a what I eat in a day, but I prefer to call it a what I ate today because every day is very different. I know that people sometimes like to explain which kind of diets they have. For me, it is pretty easy. I have been vegetarian for 5 years and a few years back I started eating meat again, so I have a normal, I think, diet. The only things are that I'm lactose and soy intolerant, and when I say lactose, it's fully intolerant. Even the slightest bit of cheese will make me sick. That being said, if I want to have some dairy, which I do once or a few times a week, I'm eating one of those little tablets. It's a lactase pill, so the enzyme I don't have. Those are awesome. I can link them down below. Those are the French best lactase pill I ever tried. I tried maybe 6 different brands and those ones are really high in lactase. With that I can have an entire piece of camembert or anything and I'm not sick, or a big slice of tiramisu and I'm doing well, which is awesome. Other than this, I'm eating meat, I'm eating all kinds of things. Obviously there are some things I don't like, but I don't have a special diet. I don't do keto, whatever. I like my oils. I cook, I think, generously. I'm not the kind of person who cooks with water, you know, just to make your meat or whatever. I usually prefer to have a savory breakfast when I do have breakfast. This morning the only thing I had was a sip of water. I had a 7:30 a.m. PT appointment for my hip because I have been going to physical therapy 3 times a week for the past 2 months since my surgery, and I've been doing amazing. And on the days I go to my PT class, my PT session, I do not eat anything. I like to go there on an empty stomach. So my day now starts at 9:50. I'm going to open my kitchen, open my blinds, and I'm going to have a glass of water and make myself a wonderful cup of coffee. I bought a new coffee that I will show you and I'm so excited to try it. So yeah, that's what you will see in this video, and I hope that you will get some inspiration. I know people are very, I don't know, it's not a taboo subject, the food, but people like to comment on everyone's diet. Oh no, you shouldn't do that, you should do this. I have done once in my lifetime a what I ate video, and I remember someone at the time kind of put a mean comment about like, oh, you shouldn't eat margarine, it's so bad, da 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 da. But you know, I do me and you do whatever you want with your food and your health and your diet and your family's diet. So just be open-minded, everyone eats different. This is just like an entertaining video. Yeah, I will just share, and now we'll go to the kitchen. By the way, I don't want to be the kind of person who stages her videos, so, you know, there is mess in the kitchen, my plate will not be perfect. I just want to be as authentic as possible. I'm just a normal person and I'll just show you whatever I eat and whatever I do. Yeah, I liked my chocolate. I know it's not the best to have several squares of chocolate per day. You know what? I don't care, because we cooked yesterday, so I'm gonna put that over here. This is the coffee I bought. I was this weekend in Clermont-Ferrand, which is a city in France. It's probably in the middle somewhere, if I had to give you the location. And I went to visit a friend, and I went to Leclerc. It's just another big supermarket in France, and they had a wonderful tea and coffee section. And I bought the Arabica Mocha Sedano, which I believe it's from Ethiopia, and it smells so good. They grinded the seeds when I was there, and it's so fresh and it smells so good, and I'm excited to have my cup of coffee. Choosing my mug every day is one of my favorite things, because every day I get a mug depending on my mood. Today it will be this one. On the menu we'll have what the fridge gives, which is not a lot for today. For this morning, because in the afternoon I'll have to go grocery shopping to be able to make some meals for the day ahead. Today what I have in my fridge, my boyfriend made those baked sweet potatoes and potatoes with some rosemary and some olive oil. I'll have this with 1 to 2 slices of ham, I think. My coffee, half of a lactose-free mozzarella. So at the organic store I go to, they have a really good choice of dairy-free products, but made out from like real milk. They just add the enzyme to lactase. So I have half of the mozzarella. I have some dairy-free tartare made with almond milk. This one is just like it's like a spread. It has some Provence herbs. It has some spices, some lemon juice. I'll add this and I'll slice a few tomatoes. So it'll be more of a brunch than a breakfast because I don't have any bread. And I'll have my cup of coffee as well as a glass of coconut water. I never drink coconut water because I absolutely hate the taste of the one you buy in bottles. The only one I like is fresh coconut from, like, you know, when they slice open the coconuts in front of you. In Thailand that was my favorite thing. Every day I was having a coconut. But there is this one brand, and when I went to visit my friend this weekend, I saw it at the Asian store, so I bought it. It's the exact same one they were selling at the airport in Qatar when I had my layover to go to Thailand. So it's kind of a souvenir from my holidays. It's a really good memory, and when I saw it, I was just like, I'm gonna buy it because this is the only one I liked bottled. And I think I'll have an orange. That sounds really good. Oh, and I have this civet. I think it's scallions. I think it's called scallions. I'm gonna add that. It's gonna be really good. I hope it is good. But it's so light. It almost looks like Earl Grey tea. I hope it's better than it looks. Best coconut water I ever had in a bottle. I'm really not sure about the coffee. It smells super good in the bag, but it looks really, really diluted. Diluted? Diluted. It looks really, I don't know, not black enough for coffee. It's not bad. I just think I should put more next time. In about an hour, I'll have this one first, and later I'll have a capsule of my favorite coffee from Nespresso. On my little tomato salad, I'm gonna put some linen oil made out of linen seeds and some really good quality cold pressed walnut oil. Both are organic and they're made in France and they're super, super good. I have a salad. I have my potatoes. So this is how it looks like, and I'm gonna enjoy. So this is my little nook where I love to have my breakfast. Today's kind of special in the sense that I don't have any more internet left on my phone, and everything I do, I share my internet connection from my phone to my laptop. So I'm not gonna watch anything because I don't have Wi-Fi. I'm gonna read a little. And I'm going to show you what I currently read. I'm in my... oh yeah. I was about to use the word era. I hate that word. I hate when... Not the word in general, but people, especially on YouTube, they're using that word so much. Oh, I'm in my workout era. Oh, I'm in my da-da-da era. I hate that word. No. I have been really enjoying, at the moment, reading books about survivalism. I know that it's not something that is of interest to all the people, but I have been really enjoying learning new skills and learning some practical knowledge. There is one French book I'm reading, it's called Rue Barbare, Survivre en ville, so how to survive in the city in case like of a problem. It's been really interesting. Probably about no, not a third, about a quarter in. And then I'm reading a book that is in English. It's huge. I don't think I will finish that book before June for sure. It's called The Survival Medicine Handbook, the Essential Guide for When Help is Not on the Way. It's been so interesting. I have been hibernating in this really comfy blanket for a solid hour and a half or something like this. I'm gonna make myself coffee number 2, but this time is going to be an espresso. In the meantime, I was not just reading, I was setting up my first ever subscription for a internet box. I don't know how you call this, it's not like a router, it's just basically the membership to get the TV with the Wi-Fi. Because as I said this morning, I'm out of 250 gigabytes of internet connection on my phone. So yeah, I had to set up this because otherwise I couldn't do anything at home in the next 10 days. Wi-Fi wise, that's just not possible to not have Wi-Fi or internet on my phone for that long. And if you're wondering why I didn't show up the oranges that I have cut earlier, it's just because I was not hungry, so I have just put them in the fridge and I'll have them I think later. I'm usually having 2 caffeinated coffees per day and sometimes 1 decaf. And sometimes when I don't feel like it or I wake up too late, I have 1 caffeinated beverage and in the afternoon it's a decaf, because if I have a caffeinated beverage after 3:30 to 4 p.m. then I struggle sleeping at night. So that's that. Let me know how much coffee you drink. I would be really interested in that, and also which kind of coffee you like to drink. Do you do drip coffee? Do you do a mocha pot, an espresso, or a Keurig or whatever? I would love to know. This vlog is very chill. It's just because I didn't mention it, but I'm unemployed. I stopped working at the beginning of January. I got my surgery, my hip surgery at the end of January, and I'm now looking for a job abroad with my partner because we would like to live somewhere very far away for a few years before we come back to France. So we're looking abroad. It's kind of a weird transitional phase in my life. Some days I do a lot, some days I do nothing, you know, but I'm not like a content creator who just do that full time, because this is really not what I do. And today is a Monday. I know it's really weird to not do a lot of things on a Monday. Like when I was working a 9 to 5. Now I'm appreciating this transition because I know it will not last, because obviously I'll find another job and it will be a 9 to 5 or a 9 to 6. So I'm enjoying this weird time where I can fit a lot of nice things in my schedule, more sleep, more reading. But yeah, I'm unemployed, that's why it's very chill and it's a Monday, it's not the weekend, by the way. And I know that I'm lucky, it's just for now, and it enables me to go to my physiotherapy 3 times a week for really long sessions because I don't have a job, and it's really, really a priority of mine to get back on track with my hip. So that, I think I needed to explain at some point, because you will think that I don't do anything during the day, which is really not a picture of my daily life an entire year. This is just a snapshot of the month of April 2024, and next year it will be for sure different. I will work and everything.
Some guy just asked me to make him a margarita.
It's much later, it's probably 3 p.m. and I'm starting to be hungry for some like lunch or something. So I have this pre-canned beef raviolis that I buy at my local organic store. I really like their ingredients. It doesn't have any soy or lactose, which is perfect. The ingredients are super nice. There is a little bit of oil, but it's sunflower oil, it's not palm oil, and I bet it's not gonna be as tasty as fresh raviolis, but it's gonna be really good. I'm gonna add some walnut oil on top and some nutritional yeast, and I'm just gonna have water, and I still have some kombucha that I opened yesterday. I do not drink kombucha every week. I sometimes like to buy, I don't know, a half a liter one, I don't know, once every 2 weeks or something, and it's super good. But I will see. For now, I'll open this. Ooh! Smells so good. Bon appetit! Let's try them. Honestly, for pre-cooked and pre-canned raviolis, they're pretty good. And I'm just grateful that I don't have to cook because I'm not feeling my best. I have been sick last week. Now I'm kind of having belly aches. I think this weekend, since I overdid the lactase pill, sorry. I was in the city of Clermont-Ferrand with two of my girlfriends, and we went to visit a village called Saint-Nectaire where they produce a really famous cheese which is called le Saint-Nectaire. And we ate in like a random restaurant. I really wanted to have some cooked Saint-Nectaire with roasted potatoes, so I took one lactase pill, but I think it was not enough. And I kind of had 4 lactase or 5 lactase pills over the weekend, which is a lot. I'm not supposed to have that much. 1 pill per week is good, 2 can do, but I overdid the lactose and I overdid the food supplement. Now I'll have to just wait patiently for it to disappear, and I'll try to be more reasonable in the following days when it comes to dairy.
After lunch, I made myself a cup of lavender and chamomile tea with some honey, and later I had as a snack a coconut yogurt with some chocolate chips and some melted chocolate. And in the evening, my really best friend came over and we had a cup of tea with the famous oranges that I mentioned this morning. And before making lunch, I had a wonderful glass of my favorite rose and hibiscus kombucha. And at night, since I didn't end up grocery shopping, I had the rest of the ravioli can and I really needed a dessert. So I made those date sneakers with some sea salt, and that's it for what I ate that day. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you soon, friends. Salut!